Cool. So we have these 2 boxes are all of the competitive Pokemon that I have for Scarlet and Violet so far. These are all the ones you've seen me use in videos. Like, people like to think that YouTubers just can get everything. Like, this has taken me like 2 months of playing this game every single day to get. And it's these Pokemon, we're going to have to build a team to take to some of these tournaments. And those tournaments that I was talking about, let's bring up the page and just show like the tournaments that we might be signing up for. It's going to be like right here. So like these are some of the tournaments. There's a VGC tournament tonight that's best of 1. Swiss that I kind of want to try. These are all open team sheet. There's another one that is best of 3 open team sheet. And then there's one on Saturday night after the Dublin LAN live tournament that's also open team sheet. So realistically, it would be a good idea to either do test one team in all 3 of them and get like really, really good, understanding of how that team works, or B, use a different team in all of them to get a better understanding of how multiple different teams work. So I think realistically, the team that I have right here in this that you've seen me use over the past week, I think it's a really good squad, but I think it loses a little bit too much to like Iron Bundle and Iron Hands. And I can't really flowchart a way to get around it with the sets that I currently have. The sets that I currently have, I don't have that much Protect, and I end up basically every single game either completely rolling my opponent over, or I end up KOing my own teammates with my Garchomp's Earthquake because I'm using Scarf Chomp. Now one could say, just don't use Scarf Chomp, or just don't do that, or don't do this, but remember, I don't have access to like every single mon in the game. I have access to exactly the Pokemon that I showed in these 2 boxes. So like I can't just change everything on a whim. I'm very set in the amount of time that I have to prepare for this with the amount of mons that I have. So, I think that I'm pretty limited here. But I don't know. What would you guys think is a good tech versus like Iron Hands and Bundle? I have one idea for a mon that could potentially... What do you guys think about this? Hear me out here. What do you guys think about this? Right? Because if you think about... Let's go to a Showdown Paste. If you go to a Showdown Paste, right, and let me just plug one up like right here. It's going to look really small, but you guys can see it. Showdown Team. If you think about like Iron Bundle, right, Avitus, can't use Sableye. Sableye wouldn't do it, but I don't think Sableye is the right play. I think Sableye would not be exactly correct. Let's make this a little bit bigger so you guys can see things. So you got like Iron Bundle and Iron Hands. Now, the reason this is a problem, because this guy usually comes with a vest, and this guy usually comes with a booster energy, so it's really fast. And it's faster than Flutter Mane, too. So, it's hard to say what to do against this, but usually this guy's moveset, something like Protect. They usually like to go with, like, Icy Wind, and then they go, like, Freeze Dry and, like, Hydro Pump. And they're usually, like, a Water Terra, right? That's usually, like, what these sort of guys like to do. So they just do absolutely massive Hydro Pumps, and then they're just like a full 252 speed set. And then the Iron Hands, you have more like Fake Out, and then they get access to like Drain Punch, Thunder Punch, and then I've seen a lot of the best ones actually go Volt Switch just to pivot, but like you could also see things like Stomping Tantrum. I think the Stomping Tantrum is the one I'm going to talk about. And then they like to lose their Terra type here, and they go like this. This is one that was giving me the most problems, was this set. So, against these 2, I could play, like, Iron Hands Bundle. Or, what if I went like this? What if I went like this? To beat these 2, what if I went Gastrodon? I think Gastrodon is, like, how you would beat this matchup. Because Gastrodon, if you have the Storm Drain, right, to be able to redirect the bundle. Right, so all you need to do is Terrastalize your Gastrodon to something that doesn't lose to Freeze Dry, and you're good to go. So, like, I like the Fire Terra Gastrodon. The Ground Terra is uncommon there. I guess you could go Steel as well, but you still have a Ground weakness. And then now you're gaining a Fire weakness. So, like, I like the Fire Terra Gastrodon as just something on the board that you can use, right? Now, this is where I think that we need this Pokemon to be able to do a really, really good job of walling Iron Hands and Bundle. And this is where... if I could type Lamau. I think that, like, that solves this board state. See, if you actually take a look at, like, the team that I had before, I had Iron Moth. And Iron Moth plays similar. It plays similar to Rotom. But Rotom is so much safer, I think. And Rotom can still discharge next to that Gastro. Like, I don't have to Terrasilize the Gastro on the first turn. I can just go protect Gastro turn 1, try and discharge with Rotom, and they just gotta fucking deal with it. Like, they can't freeze dry us. They can't Hydro Pump it. So their Iron Bundle, and if you force the Iron Bundle to switch, it doesn't have booster energy. It's not as big of a problem. So I'm thinking, like, Rotom might be a really, really good choice. I don't really have a set in mind yet. Scizor doesn't like, Scizor's okay, but, like, Scizor loses to, like, the Pokemon that you like to surround this Pokemon with, which is Arcanine. But yeah, I was thinking something like this could be really, really good. It's just a thought. And then, like, what item would you put on the Rotom, you know? You could still discharge, too. So, like, discharge, let's actually run some, yeah, for your Scarf Chomp. Yeah, I still want to keep the Scarf Chomp. So, like, let's plug in, like, Rotom here. So, plug in, like, a Rotom Heat. You always use the blank set here. What time is the event kicking off? There's, like, 5 events, but they're all in, like, the evening. And let's plug in Iron Bundle. Because you can Will-O-Wisp the Iron Hands, right? Or you can hit the bundle here. That's the idea behind the Rotom, right? I don't know if I want Citrus. We'll see. So, like, this guy's not going to have any investment in bulk. Let's just see how much damage he takes from discharge. And be sure to make it, like, a 50. Or a spread move. So, it's like, we would want that to KO every single time. Right? So, like, we don't necessarily need to be modest, do we? 220 would be our investment. And that's a lot. It is. To get the low roll KO on that. What if we used, like... I can't type. How much can we take out if we put a magnet on it? Or even an expert belt. We only put 12 there by making our item do a lot of the work. Expert belt would be a better option, by the way. Maybe, it's hard to say. But, like, discharge there could be a good way to check it. And then you're potentially leaving yourself wide open to the Iron Bundle. But I would want to be Ghost Terra. I don't actually know how to change Rotom forms. Do you guys know how to change Rotom forms? Yo, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it, yo. They're gifting a tier 1 sub. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. How do we change Rotom forms? Let's get out of here. It's way too... There's no music in this place. There's an item from the auction. Do I have to get that? Oh, fuck. I've never once done the auction. Do I have to... Does it always up? Yes! Okay. I was about to be like, bro, I can't... I ain't got the time for that, man. I think I made a money out here. They should just give you the Rotom catalog. I've never been over here. What do you have? No. Nothing. Alright, so we could technically do Rotom. It's good to know, right? Technically, we could do Rotom. So, like, if we go back here, right, and we were to talk about the team, this was the current team that I had. What would we want to do? We want to keep the Gastro, right? We want to keep the Garchomp. We know that we want to keep these. What else do we need to keep to make the team work? I think, realistically, we're cutting this Mon for Rotom. And I think that's just a complete, total upgrade on everything. We can even, technically... I like Iron Moth. That's what made the team unique. But Rotom, though... Rotom's a good mon here, but like we cut this, right? You might need your Tailwind Setter. Tailwind Setter's right here. So we still have the Tailwind Setter. Iron Moth has good offensive typing, but I would say that this is better. And then the question would be, like, I'm already using my lefties. I'm not a big fan of Citrus Rotom. Like, I'm just not. I'm not that guy. I think that the Magnet definitely works for what we want, or even an Expert Belt. That way we only have to put 12 in special attack to actually get the rolls that we want. And then we could go like a 252. And what does this look like? We would only need to put 12 here to be able to outspeed like Dragapults in a Tailwind. So like a 12, 12, and then we can go the rest in absolute bulk. So we could even go like Protect, Wisp, Discharge, and Overheat. Would Covert Cloak help you anyway? We have Covert Cloak on our Talonflame, but I don't know if I want to keep it. But, like, if we were to put the Covert Cloak here, that would actually potentially help. Let's see. What do we want to do first turn? Like, I'm looking at this. If we lead Gastro Rotom into that board, and they fake out the Gastro slot, if they fake out the Gastro slot, Rotom gets to either burn the Iron Hands or go for the Discharge. That would be a good turn for us. If they fake out the Rotom slot, we're at their mercy, but they're not really getting anything out of it. The only thing that we lose is our Protect is down on Gastro, which is bad, because then next turn we're going to have to Terrastalize the Gastro to not die. But that's not necessarily like a tempo loss. It's not that much of a tempo loss, right? I would say this team deals with Amoonguss pretty well. Like, we have Fluttermane, we have Talonflame, even Raichu has Flying Terra. Amoonguss isn't that big of an issue. Let's see, though. We're thinking about it. I'm thinking about cloaking it. I am thinking about cloaking the Rotom. But then what would we put on our Talonflame? Talonflame also could just have Ghost Terra. You know what I mean? Like, I like Ghost Terra on my Rotoms. Then we take big damage from Freezer. I don't like that. So Covert Cloak, correct me if I'm wrong, also stops the secondary effect of that Purifying Salt thing, right? The Salt move? Gargarnacle mirrors? So they just have to hit us with a random move, and if we have Electric Terra, we're good. What's Gargarnacle's answer besides Chomp? I mean, we just talked about it. You can do this. You can do this. This hurts it a lot. This is good damage too. You do about half. So like if we were to Goggles here. Sorry, not Goggles, Cloak. Oh. We'd have to go back to our calc. And then again, we need to be able to KO the Iron Bundle. We would need a lot more special attack, but we'd probably just have to be modest at that point. You know what I mean? Modest with 0 investment just gets it. That's crazy. That's crazy how that gets it. That doesn't seem right, does it? Does that seem like we're doing something wrong? Does Raichu take out Dozobozo? I'm not afraid of Dondozo with this matchup. Maybe I should be, but I'm not. It seems like it's doing too much. It feels like I have an extra multiplier here because it's spread. I still have the Magnet on, that's why. Duh. I'm like, there's too much damage on this for some reason. There we go. So we would have to be modest. Yeah, that doesn't do shit, really. I don't want to put, like, a ton in. That's the most that I would want to do. So 116 with a Cloak. And then the question would be, do we just put the rest into defense? Probably defense? No, we want to go specialty because we have Will-O-Wisp. So we could go like a 1, 2, 4, right? Is that right? And then a 4. So something like that I don't even know if I want overheat. Let's think about that. What do we need to do with this Rotom? Because, like, we could make it a different Terra. We could make it Terra Blast. Terra Blast Fire, bro. I just don't really like the overheat. Let's see how much this overheat does to Amoonguss. Doesn't even KO a full Spadaf Amoonguss, but there shouldn't be full. Trick Specs? No, I'm not going to do that. I feel like this is the right direction, because you can still also... The problem that we're starting to see pop up here is now that, like, the Moth was there to enable the Raichu with the Discharge, but, like, now I'm feeling that, like, the Raichu doesn't cut it here. The Raichu just doesn't really have a spot on this squad. And if that's the case, like, these two do the same thing, but in very different ways. Like, why do we have this instead of, like, a Murkrow then? Like, Murkrow would technically be better here, so we could cut that for Murkrow. Right? If we added a Murkrow, we wouldn't have to care as much either, because we just go for a double Protect turn 1 to block their Fake Out, and then we just go Tailwind, and Chomp just Okos their Iron Bundle. Or we just go... No, that wouldn't work, because Chomp would have to be Scarred. I guess we could change Chomp's item. Why not bring Iron Hands? I don't have one. That's the thing. It's like, that's the thing. Remember, if you guys remember, going back to the start, like, I only have the Pokemon that I have. And since the tournament's, like, starting relatively soon, I gotta make do with what I have. I can't just get Pokemon for free, right? Nah, that's cheating. I gotta do it by myself, by my own strength. I feel like changing your team too much. I feel the only bad matchup I had with the other team was, like, Rain to an extent, and the Iron Bundle, Iron Hands lead. And whenever you go into something like this, you really, like, mess up your matchups versus everything else. Because, like, now I might just lose to, like, random Pop Bomb, Hydreigon, whatever stuff. Scizor's okay. I think Scizor's good. I just don't really want to... I use Scizor's on all my other teams. I don't want to use it in this one. I don't think Gargarnicle's, like, that big of a problem, is it? I know people use Gargarnicle a lot, but, like... I don't like the Curse Mimikyu and Open Team Sheet. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that. But Scizor here could work. I mean, Gargarnicle's a good Pokemon, but, like... How do I word this? Gargarnicle doesn't, I think everyone that thinks Gargarnicle is a huge problem thinks they have to just, like, get rid of the Gargarnicle. Gargarnicle doesn't do anything if you don't give it, like, a board state, right? Like, I have recovery options on some of these mons. You can't, like, status the Gargarnicle, but, like, Gargarnicle doesn't just... Gargarnicle's not Zacian. It doesn't just come out and go, like Iron Bundle does, right? It's not a Xerneas. It's more like a Chansey. Isn't this team weak to Meowscarada without Talonflame? Is it, though? Like, Flutter Mane outspeeds the shit out of it and can just Oko it. Garchomp's going to be Scarfed. Gastrodon's a Fire Terra. We got a Rotom Heat. Brave Bird from Meowscarada with KO. Mimikyu's good against it. I don't think this is... I'm looking at Feint. Yeah, that's the thing. I want Feint still. Garg's like Ferrothorn. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. It's if you position yourself correctly, you can probably deal with it. I don't know. But I'd like to keep Feint. That's why I was looking at Scizor again. I guess we could put back Scyther. I think, though, if we were to put a Scizor into this team, it would make ourselves not weak to Arcanine, but Arcanine would just be a little bit too big of a bully. You know, because they just pivoted an Arcanine. Rotom can't do shit against it. It's not that I can't do shit. What if I just leave, like, Garchomp, Rotom first things? And I kind of want to run not Scarf Chomp, even though I really like Scarf Chomp. I think Scarf Chomp's the one mon that I know I want to use, even though it's like, I just keep hitting myself in the face with this. Scarf Chomp's really good, except for in formats where it's not. I'm looking at my boxes right now. I have an idea. It's weird. You know when you overclick Shine, it always gives you Obama Snow? Obama Snow. Do you still get Leaf Storm, bro? Alright, what calc am I not doing right? Oh, it's a Munga still. Iron Bundle. Do you still get Leaf Storm? Okay, cool. It's good to know. Yo, thank you for the sub. Prime sub. Appreciate it. See, the thing is, like, you say cheesy, but, like, we're playing open team sheet. They can see it coming. God, that does it. Shit, am I doing something wrong? Why does that do so much? There's no way that should do that much. Are you really this weak? I guess that's a terrible SPDF. So, like, even, like, Giga Drain probably gets it. Yeah, okay. So, what about making a team that looks like this? You entrainment your Abomasnow, and then the Abomasnow just kills. You might lose a Mon to Iron Hands. But they're probably fake outing one, so you would have to... These are both Ghost Terra, by the way. I love Earth Power on it, by the way, yeah. So the thing here is both these guys get Ghost Terra. You could also just Ghost Terra your Abomasnow, protect with your Sir Titan, and just go, you're dead. Give me all your health back, too, while we're at it. That seems really good. So what we'd have to do is find us a Titan set that outspeeds +1 bundle. So Timid there. 309. Giddy up 309. It's a Titan. So we need about 100. Oh shit. How much do we need? I don't want to do that much speed. Can we even fucking catch this thing? Am I wrong? Can we just not catch it? Oh, so Titan is too slow. Okay. Alright, hey, that's good to know. I didn't know that. I was like, holy shit. Alright, so then we have to just go Ghost Terra Abomasnow. Checks the bundle. They'd have to go fake out. They'd have to protect bundle hit, but if they're doing that, we could surround it with a Pokemon that fake outs their Iron Hands and just does that. I love this play. So we need to find a fake out user. We can pair with a Abomasnow that does not have a bad matchup versus Iron Bundle. Tinkerton's too weak. These are too weak to fire. I don't want to stack that much fire weakness yet. Toxco can't do it. I'm just looking at these hypothetically. This is too deep. This is too deep into TR. But, like, it gives me a bunch of options if I wanted to go TR versus matchups, you know? I feel like people don't know the TR matchups as well as they should right now. The good thing is I already have these Pokemon. That's the cool thing about this. And then we would want... Let's see. I don't have Hariyama. I'm thinking like what I want to surround these guys with to work inside and outside of TR. Like Polt is where I'm kind of looking right now. I think Polt's a good mon to look at here. I think people are definitely sleeping on the kid here. Dragonbolt's great in this format. Part of me just wants to go freaking Torkoal here and have the ultimate TR comp, but then we don't have any Feint users. I don't know if we need Feint users on this team. You can go Mimikyu here. Looking at my boxes still. Are we not going to use a Paradoxmon? Arcanine would be a decent looking play here. It feels a little bit too passive. We need Dive Buddy, so we have like Physical Pult, Physical Titan. I think we would be taking away the Ice Spinner there. We're so close to something. We're so close to something here. Because, like, I feel like the ability to respect both Trick Room and I feel like I really want to run Hat, you know? I think Hat's so underrated. I know the Mon that makes this work. But then we don't want to run Entity and Armarouge. We might still run the Armarouge, but you don't want to run the Entity at this point. If you cut this. Oh, it's so weak to fire though. Like, use Scizor here. Scisor's so good pivoting. Unaware Dawn. Unaware's too slow. Yeah, Hat's really good. I think Hat's very, very underrated as well. These are really weak to... Let's cut both these. I'm going the wrong way here. This core is solid here. This forces them to Tailwind, to outspeed. Even if they're Tailwinding, the things that use Tailwind get absolutely murdered by this stuff. This forces Intimidates, this forces Tailwind, this forces Speed Control, this forces Fake Outs from our opponent. Because we're forcing these things, what do we need to do to capitalize back? Okay, let's try throwing this in here. Okay. This will condition them into being the team preview that we want. Because they'll think that we have a combo that we need to set up. I think you can still go Armarouge here. I think it's just a good mon to have. Flash Fire is a great ability. Unless there's a better Trick Room user that wouldn't take my Sash. That still actually has, like, presence. Like, the fact that this thing gets Wide Guard and Trick Room and Ally Switch is just nuts. Fargraph, ooh. I don't have one. But that would be a good one, I think. Because it would say, hey, look at me Trick Rooming. You like this Trick Room that I'm Trick Rooming? That'd be actually pretty good. Evilite Slowpoke, yeah, I've seen that. That's old. That's old tech. I don't know why people are saying that's new. That's really old. That's like 6 years old now. It happens every year. Now the issue right here is we don't have Tailwind. And I don't know if I want Tailwind. So you say I don't need it? So what happens when they lead Fire, Terra, Hydreigon, Murkrow? What do we do? You ain't got nothing. You have to have Tailwind here. You have to have Tailwind here, I think. I think you have to have it. No, we're not going to go... That's too... Alright, so I feel that, like, I appreciate everyone leaving the comments. But, like, things like Unaware, Perish, Screens, those are way too reactive to play in a format that isn't solved yet. If we're playing that reactive, we're letting them dictate play. There's absolutely no reason to let them dictate play this early in the format. We should be the ones dictating play. We should be the ones saying, hey, you're reacting to what I'm doing. That's not just me saying hyperaggression is always right. That's me saying hyperaggression is the correct choice for this. Not even hyperaggression. Being the one dictating play is the correct choice for this situation because no one has their footing yet. So that's my opinion. There's no reason to play reactive right now. So even if we're going to go Final Gambit Annihilate, we don't have to use it, but it's the illusion of saying you better respect my Final Gambit. You can't leave it that. That's pretty much it. I think that Murkrow could be good here. It's either Murkrow or Talonflame, right? And we do struggle with Steel types a little bit. And so, like, Talonflame could technically be a good choice here. But we need a Tailwind setter. And I'd still like to have a Trick Room user, you know? But I'd like to have a Trick Room user that, like, works. Maybe Goth? No, it's too reactive. Special Tailwind Blizzard. I've seen Dragonite do that, yeah. I want a Trick Room setter that says, like, you better still respect my ability to use Trick Room. Maybe, like, having a Stantler as, like, an Eviolite Stantler. No, you need a Prankster / like, Gale Wing setter. It doesn't work if it's not, like, Prankster. I got it. Yeah. This is fucking free. This, why was, like, that's just the fucking, that's the core, right? Ta-da! And then we still need a Tailwind setter. We need a Tailwind setter. I think we need a Tailwind setter. Just to say that we can have it. And then we don't have any option versus TR yet. So, let's see. I need to get a bundle, but we'll figure that out. No, so like when I say Tailwind setter, you can't just put something that has Tailwind. It has to be either Murkrow or Talonflame, if we need it. Just having a random Tailwind setter doesn't do it. Doesn't do it at all. Because you just get KO'd. They'd set Tailwind and just kill you. You need like a Prankster / Gale Wings Tailwind setter. Or we need to like come up with an idea for how to have like a better Trick Room matchup. Without using Imprison. Because like, how would this team beat Trick Room? Annihilate can technically work in some situations, but like it doesn't always do it. I think the right play here, this is going to look really cool, is Murkrow. Right? And so, yes, it gets access to like Tailwind, right? But it also, if they get up their Trick Room, it also gets access to Quash. Now, you may be thinking you can't Quash if they have a Fargiraffe. We go after the Fargiraffe with like this and something else. Murkrow doesn't matter. Like I'd probably just use an aggressive Murkrow. Like I think I just go Dark Terra Murkrow or Flying Terra, doesn't really matter. Or Ghost, whatever Murkrow I have. So the only thing I would need to make this team work is Iron Bundle. I have the rest of these mons. I don't know if Arcanine's the right play. I think Arcanine might be a little bit too low power. Arcanine might be a little bit low power, but I don't mind Arcanine. Yep, Ice Spinner, Titan, remove Psychotrain. Yep. And so, like, I don't hate this. I think Arcanine is still a good mon to have in this situation, and people sleep on the kid. You know, people don't respect the classics. Normal Terra Banded Arcanine still is just fucking redonkulous. No, you don't Flash Fire. You gotta have the Intimidate here. No, you still use the Intimidate here. Flash Fire is okay, but it's not like... You can just switch in the Arcanine. That's how that works, you know? I feel that Arcanine's super one-dimensional. Like, yes, this team has a huge-ass weakness to rocks, but, like, think about what uses Rock Slide. What uses Rock Slide? Like, what is the thing that's clicking Rock Slide? Garchomp? Garchomp gets dumpstered by Blizzard. T-Tar? I mean, we have a good matchup versus T-Tar. Arcanine can outspeed it and KO with close combat, or if you are already Flying Terra, we can KO you with Blizzards, or we can just E-speed you out. And we also have, like, Annihilate to deal with T-Tar. So that's the thing, is, like, just because you have a 5 times weakness to a specific type, it only matters that Lycanroc won't have the speed control if, like, we don't give it to it, right? So we could just use a mixture of, like, Abomasnow underspeeding T-Tar, and then outspeeding with the rest of our mons. We could also just lead, like, Iron Bundle Murkrow, and just go, like, Tailwind into outspeeding and stuff like that. Shamil, thank you for the kind words. So it's like, you gotta think, like, what mons are using Rock Slide. And I think Lycanroc would probably be the worst case scenario, but I don't think that, like, Lycanroc's that popular right now. I do think Lycanroc's very, very good. Potential top 10 mon, really. Very, very good. Best Sandrush mon. But I don't see Lycanroc giving us that many issues. The cool thing about this team also as well, we have 1, 2 protect, 3 protects at least. Iron Bundle is basically like Ice Reg, like, yeah. So I think this team works. All I need is an Iron Bundle. And then we would have to EV train it. Double Icy one with Bundle Murkrow. That's too deep. I think that, like, we'd be better off with Murkrow going for like that sort of moveset, and then I don't know if I want Protect on it. I wish I had more room for Protects on this team. And the thing about the Annihilate is we don't even have to like use Annihilate for like anything spectacular. Like Annihilate's just a cool mon to have. Yep, and so that's why we still have the Intimidate. So like you can Intimidate and just Terra type away, and then you just don't have the weakness anymore, and you're good. So like I also like the mixture of Intimidate, giving like more Intimidate plus the Snow Boost to these guys, really, really good. So I guess the first question I would need to say is, does anyone have an Iron Bundle they want to trade me? It doesn't have to be. I'll fix it all up. But I need a bundle from somebody, and I'd like it. Like again, it doesn't need to be perfect at all. I'll do it today. Thank you for the Iron Bundle. I appreciate it. But like, you know, I make the stuff that I have work. The best that I can. And I think I'm probably just gonna, let's see how long would it take to, you wouldn't take that long to EV train this thing. And then we need to use a bottle cap. Make sure we got Sash, Lefties, Scarf, Booster, Energy, Life Orb, Arcanine, Band. Cool. I like the sets. Oh, no Covert Cloak. Should I put Covert Cloak on the Murkrow? No, we can just Ghost Terra if we have to. Cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. Bundies. Now we gotta go EV training. Oh, you still have your mirror orb on it. Do you want that back? I don't know if you need it. Why does it have mirror orb? I'll give it back. Do you want the Iron Hands? No, I don't need the Iron Hands right now. You can keep it. Yo, thank you. I appreciate it. I'll take it. Oh, dude, it's already level 100. Surprised you haven't used Vivillon yet. Actually, the team that I built for San Diego Regionals that I was going to take to San Diego Regionals. Oh, it has EVs. What are these for? What's this EV spread? Like, what's it for? I don't doubt the EV spread. I don't mind if it's like for something. But yeah, no, I made a team that got top 4 at San Diego in juniors. Max speed special, like, it says we have Spadef right there. How much Spadef is this? 173? Let's check it out. At level 100. So we have like 68 points in Spadef. Yeah, I don't mind having it. Like, if there's a reason for that special defense investment, like, is it for the mirror? Is it for like living random Thunderbolt from like Goldango or some shit? What's this thing's base HP? 56? It would be better spent in just HP, I think. Your guess is Flutter Mane Moonblast. Let's see what this lives. So we got an Iron Bundle over here. Put a 68 in Spadef. Flutter. How about Novies? No, I just want to see what this is for, you know? So Specs one would still take us out. Moonblast is the high roll. But, like, if we didn't have that, we'd be dead, right? No. Well, probably. What's the point of the EVs? That's the thing. I just want to know the point. 68 into Ross Badef. 68 into Ross Badef is weird, because, like, realistically, that 68 should have at least also been split up into, like, a 60 Spadef with, like, a 4-4 in HP and defense as well. So it's like, I don't know what it's for. I know it can be optimized. I'm not. What's the phrase? I always get this phrase wrong. It's you don't lick a GIF horse in the mouth, or you don't bite a give horse. You know the thing I'm saying. I appreciate this guy. I'm gonna use it. I just want to know what the spread's for. What's the phrase? I mean, this Floater Man will whip through my discharge tech. If something doesn't stab the Thunderbolt or something like this, probably does okay versus a lot of stuff. You don't look. See, I always say lick. You don't lick horses in the mouth. You have no idea. Okay. Let me check a couple other things with this, because maybe it is using the spreads the right way. Like, and it has EVs. It has all its IVs in attack, right? Oh, is it 0? Alright, so that's 0, or not 0, right? It has no attack, 164, 253, that's weird. I mean, let's play some games with it. You can use Spadef with berries, at least. How do I get the berries? Oh yeah, I don't want to be that guy, but like, actually, if this is hacked, I don't want it. I'm going to a tournament. I can't do that. Like, I have a tournament to go to that's like a LAN tournament. If this is like gen, I don't want it. Like, I really don't. I'd rather not. If that's okay. Yeah, I don't do genning at all. That's not my jam. So. Yeah, if that's the case, I'm good. Yeah, I think I might just get another one. What tournaments tonight? There's a few tournaments tonight. Yeah, I'll just make a legit one. Because now we're getting into that weird territory, like, you can't, I don't want to go, like, I don't do that. Oh, mine, random trade? Surprise trade, well, no. Alright, so the code's 88898889. I hope so. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with, like, people that want to do that sort of stuff. Like, I don't. If that's how you want to play, go for it. I just don't like doing it myself. That's basically all it comes down to. I have, like, nothing for trade. I apologize. Yeah, too much time. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. I like to 100% know that all my mons are, like, super, super legit, ready to go. It sucks, too, because, like, the excuse of the I got this from a friend doesn't hold up in cancel culture court, unfortunately. Oh, it has a cool name. What region is this? Italian, dude. The Italian stallion out here. I'm down. Thank you. Okay. This guy's ready to go. And if you want the Iron Bundle back, let me know. Is there rules? There are rules, yeah. There are rules. You're not supposed to do that. You can get banned. Don't want that. Alright, so we gotta EV train some stuff. You get a helping hand too? Yeah. Oh, you can get banned from local tournaments too. Like, technically this is an official tournament, it just doesn't give CP yet. Alright, so we had to EV train this thing. It's technically an official tournament. It's on the Pokemon website, the one that I'm going to. You say most top players do it anyway. That doesn't make it right. Doesn't make it right. Yeah, I don't think you need Icy Wind. Because, like, what Icy Wind works because you enable specific teammates to function outside of their speed tier. But the teammates that we'd be enabling are things that are using ice attacks already. So we would just use the ice attack with Iron Bundle. Arcanine and Murkrow don't need to function outside of their speed tier because they can move around the speed tier with other stuff. Maybe tweak some movesets. We've done about half an hour probably. Okay, that should be it. Yes, we need to get 5 bottle caps and 1,000,000 PP ups. Oh, we're riding. Here we go. We're going. We're bob weave, moving, grooving, flying around. Look at me, I'm flying. Here I go. All right. Corride and Ghost type. Okay. None of these. Why do I always do that? Okay, we need 5 bottle caps. We have 4, so let's buy 1. Alright, and then the other things we need to buy are at the Chansey store. Alright, so we need a Timid Mint. And we need like 2, 3. I need like 10 of these. Oh my god. Okay, and then what else do we need? Something else we need. We got the PP ups, we need a Timid Mint. So I go to the auctions. I went to the auctions for the first time today. Alright, let's check out our stats. And see where mistakes have been made. Speed's right. It's Spadef. Spadef is where they're wasted. Yep, so it's Spadef. I need a Spadef reduced berry. Probably just 1. Okay, I got a lot. Can't go any lower. Okay, cool. We should be good now. I should be able to use 2 Genius Feathers now. Oh, god damn it. Are they in multiple stats? God damn it, where are they? Fucking, I hate this. I think I have enough EV reduction berries, though. Like, I should just have enough. Fucking just use 1 of each, then. Hello? 4? Why does it say I can use 4? Can you use 4 on all of them? I'm curious about something. My HP stat is not that high. Alright, so there are 4 there, all of them. I guess that's just like... Anyways. It's just such a nightmare having to do that. Friendship? Okay. Alright. Hopefully I can use this Clever Feather. I need to just use 1 more. Alright. No! Fucking wrong one! God damn it. I hate this, man. Why can't I just get a base one? This is so dumb. I just asked for one thing. Just a regular iron bundle that was free. That was fresh. Alright. Genius Feather. God damn it, where the fuck is this fucking stat? Alright, it's done. I did it already. Cool. And then I just need to put 4 in HP. God. It's fine. There. Done. Okay. I don't know if I need Murkrow, actually, now that I'm looking at it. I just don't like Fake Out. Maybe we cut the Murkrow. We know that we're going Ghost up here, though. If you guys were to cut the Murkrow, what would you put in there? What would you put in for Murkrow? I think Murkrow's like okay and good, but I just don't see a situation where I use it a lot. Ghost Hair is also good on Abomasnow and Iron Bundle because it removes their fighting weakness, by the way, guys. Roaring Moon with Tailwind? Nah, I don't know about that. That seems a bit off. I think Fake Out could be good there, but then, like, we're Fake Outing to enable what? We don't have anything, like, when you have Fake Out, you don't just have Fake Out to have Fake Out, right? We need the instant Tailwind, I think, but, like, we might not, you know? So let's see, what will we switch in for Murkrow? If we were to cut the Murkrow, Talonflame Quick Guard, I don't think you need Quick Guard, we have Ghost on everything. We haven't used, we've used Sash, so we got Sash, Lefties, Scarf, Booster Energy, Band. We have 2.5 physical mons, we have 2 special attackers. Amoonguss? 2 Fire Weak. Way too Fire Weak already. You don't need Redirection. Nah, Citrus is too reactive right now, I think. It's a good trick. I could just throw a fucking Torkoal on there, bro. If I wasn't using Scarf, I'd say Ditto. Just throw a Gargarnacle on there. You say Curse Mimikyu? Garg just switches, right? I feel like there has to be a better way to beat Garg than, like, everyone's like, Curse Mimikyu, Curse Mimikyu. I was like, I still think they wall your ass. Like, Curse doesn't have to be on Mimikyu. You can put Curse on anything to get Curse. Hell, dude, just Annihilate Curse it, bro. Bro! Dude, I'm gonna fucking do that. You don't need all the... I'm fucking putting the Curse there. That's happening. Easy, boys. It's a weird-ass mon that would just throw off their team preview. I think a Fake-Out user could be right, though. Garchomp. I like Garchomp, but I just don't feel it's right here. Like, I like Garchomp here, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just... My blinders are on too tight for my boy. Dude, Weavile would be sick. We already got a million things. Let's see what else I got in the... Let's see what else I got back here. I'm surprised no one's mentioned Chilling Reception Slowking. Okay. It's not a bad option here. It's not. No, we're not going to go Veil. Cut Murkrow. Bro, just goes to work. No Raichu. Oh, because I've just used Raichu for like a whole week. Support Tinkaton. Too much fire weakness, guys. Too much fire weakness. Can't just throw fire weaknesses on everything. I feel Dragapult's really good, but we're already using our Band on the Arcanine. And this is a Band set, obviously. I am just looking for a mon that throws up in Team Preview. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for here, because we're not going to bring it that often, whatever it is. So it's going to have to be a mon that fills a very niche role. We could just bring Indity here. There's nothing wrong with, like, Indity. Sableye okay, but I don't think it really does what we need it to do. I'm still thinking. I think Mimikyu is actually just a good option. Mimikyu kind of just says, like, hey, you can't win just this second. You got to chill pill for a sec, you know? We change our setup a little bit, but just like a life form Mimikyu kind of just says, like, hey, you have to deal with this. Mimikyu trades really well with the bundle, I think. I'm going to pull up a calc here. Yeah, I think Mimikyu is a good one. Damn, that's a lot. That plus sneaks enough to KO a bundle. Not that that really matters with this team anymore, but like, I think that works. Yo, thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate it. Yeah, I could go Mimikyu there. Not that Mimikyu. Is that the I have 2 Mimikyus. I have 2 Mimikyus. Thank you, though. Thank you for that sub. We have 2 Mimikyus. They're different. This one's a weird one, and this one's... They're both fucking weird. This one's a Dark Terra. What are my EVs looking like? Oh, no EVs. This is just the wrong... This is just not a done one. So this is an attack speed one, but it's Bug Terra, and this is wrong. What would I do with Curse? That's the thing. Like, what am I cursing with Mimikyu? That's the, like, actual question. Like, what am I cursing? Donzo Garg? But wouldn't, like, Annihilate be able to do the same thing? I guess what I'm thinking of is, like, if I put Mimikyu here... And I think I could go like Protect, Trick Room, Shadow Claw, Play Rough. In having that exact moveset, I can make them think that I have like Final Gambit, Trick Room, and then come in with like Arcanine, Abomasnow. I make them respect my Trick Room option. I'll try it. We need to change this guy's Terra type. Terra would we want here? Like, realistically, if we were just think of a Terra, what Terra do we want? Zero also dropping a sub. Thank you. Thank you. 69 on a 9-month streak. What Terra is the best on Mimikyu, guys? We already got a lot of Ghost Terras, so, like, we don't need that. Fairy. This Mimikyu has Dark, which I think is a good one. But I think... Ghost Terra is still good, so you can still curse if you do Terra. Normal's also. Terra Fire immune to Wisp. It's okay. It'd make you immune to... Or not immune, but like not weak to Steel. Terra Fire is okay. If I have enough shards, I'll do it. I do. Fire Terra seems to be a pretty good one. I don't dislike that. And also, like, if I change my Terra type... Yeah. I think Fire... I think this is a better one. It's better than Water, I think. Water's not as good in this format because you just lose the bundle. I'll try the Fire. I'm okay with this. I don't want to stick on Ghost because we're going to use Shadow Claw and... We'll try the Mimikyu. I think the Mimikyu might work. The only issue I see of myself having now is if I don't have the potential for Tailwind, and they do have a Tailwind, I can't deal with it as effectively. Yeah, we're not going to use the Woodhammer one. Alright, so let's go in and mess with all these guys' moves. That's correct, but we need to use PP ups. This needs to be messed with. Dude, just give it present. Alright, that's good. This needs to have close combat over wild charge in this format. Alright, I'll do that later. This needs to have curse. I hope that's not an egg move. Damn it. Alright. This needs to have a lot of other stuff too. Probably protect. I don't mind having protect on Mimikyu actually. And then Trick Room and then Shadow Claw. Yeah, they're easy to get now. Phantom Force is cool to also be able to break protects. I thought about it, but it's fine. I don't think it holds up as well in open team sheet. Ooh, we could put Terra Blast on this thing. Was Phantom Force worse than previous gens? It's not worse, it's just different. Alright, so we need to put Trick Room on that thing. This is going to be a while. Just teach him on stuff. I don't want to use Curse on the Mimikyu. I don't think that's the right play. I think having Curse on Annihilate will be enough. I like the Trick Room play. I think if it wasn't open team sheet, it would work, but it is open team sheet. So like they can just see it, and then they just don't bring guard because they know you have Curse Mimikyu. It's like simple as that. Dude, we're not going to get any chance to play any games. Our first games are going to be in the tournament. That's going to suck. Let's see. I have a Curse Orthworm. I want to keep Phantom Force on it, so it looks like we cut close combat then. No, I don't like doing that. That doesn't do anything for me. I'd rather just eat, like, I just eat a salad and then be good to go. Mirror. Alright. Pass move, please. Thank you. I always check to see if it'll still, like, if it still does it. Easy. Thank you, Orthworm. Your sacrifice has not been in vain. Oh, we gotta go back and get the Grass Terra on that guy. Crap. Grass Terra annihilate with Curse, boys. Off the Raichu Iron Moth team. I thought that's what you were taking to the local event. I played with it in like 2 tournaments and did a bunch of stuff with it. Like I tested it a lot and it just, I used it for about a week. Content dries up. You know, people don't watch diminishing returns on teams they've already seen a bunch of times. I really like that I'm keeping Phantom Force on the Annihilate so I can use it to break wide guards. People aren't thinking about that, but definitely an option. Wild Charge was better in Series 1. This is better in Series 2. Cool. Alright. Take all my items, my poor defenseless items. I think I have a booster energy somewhere. Yeah, I have like 2. Okay. And then lefties. Lefties. I don't want to take it off my Gastrodon. Do I only have 1 lefties? No. and a band. I think I only have the one award though. Alright, items are done. Just gotta use PP ups. Actually, we need protect still on the iron bundle. Okay, so free, and we need a hydro pump. I don't know if I can actually get hydro pump. Is that TR? Dude, you don't just have hydro pump? Hydro pump. Oh, thank God. Alright. I didn't know if it was like Earthquake and you had to like go unlock it through like doing a bunch of trainer stuff. Alright. Got everything we need. Just gotta use a ton of PP ups now. And then I have to actually put the team into a team sheet. Alright, do we need any PP ups here? God damn it. I'll go back to that one, because we know we need to get this stuff out of the way. Yeah. It sucks you can't use multiple. Yeah, unlocking Earthquake was fun. I know I had to do the same thing. Have you messed around with body press dash button? No, I haven't really. It's okay, I just don't think it's like worth building around in metas where like there's other like really good mons. I think I had to do it once for like a team building guide, but that's like it for like a team fixing. Yeah, this is the one you need to use 6 on. Barboach? Yeah. That's why I had to... I didn't even use sandwiches. I just farmed a ton of barboaches, though. He should be fine. Yeah, you max out. At least one more protect there, just in case. Sometimes games go a little bit long. So dumb. You have to do it like this. Do you need anything? I don't need to PP max the trick him because I don't want to get, like, if you encore into me, I want to be free, but I'll use 1 on the PP up there. And then we'll use 1 on the final. Well, we'll max out the close combat, it's fine. We're scarfed. We don't want to struggle. If we get caught in like a late game situation. Alright. The team should be done. It should be done. Grass Terra, right ability, bests. Alright, so bests, as best as I can get. That's what we wanted. Adamant what we want. It says modest, but it's not, so it's what we want. Awesome. And then we have Fire Terra, Normal Terra, Ghost Terra, Ghost Terra, Ghost Terra, Grass Terra. Cool. Alright, you go those. And that, I think, is probably the core that I want. Maybe either that there. Cool. Awesome. Did it. Alright, cool. Team's ready for the tournament tonight. I just gotta throw the Poke Paste in here too. I'll do that. I'll do that during my lunch. But I like Scarf Phantom Force. It's nice. Right? I like it. But we're going to dip on out of here, guys. Do me a favor if you haven't. Go check out today's YouTube video. Go leave a like on there. I got a notification from YouTube that they're sending my videos to less people than usual. And they said that can be because maybe your game's not as popular. Or maybe other people have moved on or something like that. But it was still a shit notification to look at. So if you haven't seen the videos in a while, go leave a like on the newest one. And it would really help me out. Other than that, we'll be streaming the tournament tonight since we did hit the sub goal. Tournament starts at like 5 or 6, so maybe I'll go a little bit early and get some practice games in with this team. But I do think this team has some cool tools, and I'm excited to see if I can make it work. So, yeah, thank you guys for sticking around, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. I gotta do some coaching sessions, and I'm out of here. Peace.